Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Everything Bears, where we talk about everything Bears. It's a Sunday edition today. Veterans and OTAs. Who's going to have the last one with the Chicago Bears? We'll find out. We'll talk about it next.
Mic check. Chicago check. Monsters of the Midway check. Every Sunday got the city on fire. Every episode taking Bears fans higher. Talking quarterbacks, linebackers, draft day dreams. Breaking down the game like a championship team. No hot takes, just football facts. Blue and orange faithful got our backs. From Hollis to today, we carry the torch. Welcome to the show. Pull up a chair on the porch. Everything Bears show. Bears, let's go. Everything Bears show. Everybody knows. Everything Bears show. From the lake to the road. Everything Bears show. Chicago, let's go. The Bears never sleep. And neither do we. Everything Bears show.
Everything Bears show is off the chain. He's out of control right now.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Everything Bears Show, your home for Everything Bears. And as Wedge just said, veteran minicamps happen. Good things are popping off there at Hallis. It's just, we're going to talk about it, because I think we're going to have a few veterans possibly on this roster that might be on a bubble this year. We'll talk it. We'll talk this through. We're going to work through this one. Noah?
Good morning, sir. Yeah, we have veterans that might be in their last mandatory OTAs with the Bears. We also have some people in contract years that really need to show something, i.e. Tyreek. And if they don't, that might be one of the highlights of the offseason. We didn't re-sign this person. This person isn't getting re-signed. This person got traded, so on and so forth. So,
absolutely. I mean, and we got like Big Dex too, right? He's in a contract year too. And then of course, from previous shows, just all the money that's not due to a handful of other guys at the end of the season that very well could signal hasta la bye-bye.
Yeah. We thought last offseason was nuts, or the one that we're in right now, though technically, man, we're 6 weeks out from the start of a new season. It doesn't sound like a long time, but man, we are going to be fiending for the next 6 weeks for sure. So guys, get your vacations in, spend time with the family, because after that, there's going to be plenty of football widows out there.
Oh yeah. We should get the wives together and start a book club.
Yeah, while they're doing their book club, we can have our Discord club or
Create says, "No, what's popping? Get two of everything. Keep shopping." He's a poet. Learn.
Good morning, Learn. True.
Good morning,
Bear down,
True.
baby.
Learn, everybody, boys, filing in. Thanks so much. Well,
where do you want to start, man, or who should we start with?
Well, let's start at the tippity top. Okay, let's go back OTAs and wrap it all up with this veteran minicamp too. Ben Johnson. All right. The guy's laser focused. He's going into his second year. I'd say by judging by his first year, he did pretty damn good. But this year going into this offseason program, Ben is focused. He knows where he wants to take this ball club. He knows what to ask from these players. He knows what to pay attention to. I believe he said at one of his press conferences, what you put your focus on in practice is what you see happen out in game day. And for Ben Johnson with Caleb, It was ball placement.
Mm-hmm.
Ball placement. You want to give these receivers a chance to run with the ball after you throw it to them, right? So some yards after catch type stuff.
Some yak.
So I think hearing Caleb also speak at his pressers as well, the kid's focused on it, and a lot of activity coming out of the news from our wide receivers. The room is stacked.
Mm-hmm.
Learn. Can't stay long, boys. Hey, I put that link in the comments of the last show.
We found him there.
You know what? Yeah, that's right. Learn, you didn't come back. We found it. I was stalking during the show. Wedge was carrying the show, and I stalked their page to find the thread, and I found it. We read like half of it. It was a lot. And maybe you kind of
poked the bear a little bit.
Maybe you poked the bear a little bit. That's, you know what? That's all right. That's our learn. Okay. Yeah. That's our learn.
That's the learn we know.
Yeah. Well, that's the learn we know and love.
So let's talk a little bit about Caleb Williams then, right? So Ben Johnson was talking about that. Good morning, James. Good morning, Bear Down. So this is one of the big stories coming out of mandatory OTAs, right? Like, one of the things that Caleb needed to work on in the offseason was ball placement, like you were talking about, his accuracy. And from all the reports that we were hearing, there has been a notable improvement. Granted, now they're running most of these on air, right? But there was still a few instances where balls were behind, misplaced, airmailed, whatever the case may be. So it sounds like it's gotten better. It still sounds like there's more opportunity there. Is that something that they continue to work on? It's probably why they've had so many sessions in the offseason with the boys getting together. I saw another picture of the crew getting together for some type of event. I didn't see what it was. But that type of session there is, I think, where you kind of get that extra work to where you're learning the speed of these guys, where they break, how fast they come out of the break, and all that. So it sounds like there's marked improvement. Proof will be in the pudding once the games start.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then not to mention, too, I mean, over the course of this next 6 weeks, don't be shocked if you see some Luther Burden footage of them going to some other practice facility and working out more together. Mm-hmm. But from what I saw on Twitter last night, they all had a great time at Summerfest. Slamfest, where they had. Yeah. So they were all hanging out there. So these boys are hanging out on and off the field, which bodes well for chemistry and all that good stuff. Create says Jervon seemed frustrated at his presser, but I hope they can coach him up. It's already his 4th year now. Yep.
It's a contract year for Big Dex, yeah.
And, you know, rightfully so. The kid probably hears all the chatter from all the talking heads and news outlets and whatnot. However, the fact remains he's probably also told by coaches, like, you got to work on that get off, kid. And he's like, I am humongous. I can't. This is it. This is the fastest get off I can drum up. It's been 3 years of him. I think we've seen what he could do. I don't see his get off getting any faster.
Well, you talk about get off. I think one of the things that we saw in some of these clips, the white rhino, and just how quick he was getting off of the ball. I'm thinking about the one drill where they snap it, they swim, arm over, whatever. Yeah. And there was a clear difference in speed when it came to Vandenberg compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Whether it was Dexter. Is that a rookie just balls to the wall trying to make a name for himself? Is it the other people just that slow? We don't know yet. I'm not going to anoint Vandenberg, the next Aaron Donald when he hasn't played an NFL snap. Right. But there was a clear difference in just the twitchiness, the get off, the speed, everything. It's like he was in a different gear.
Yeah. when I saw that, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. This is
Mhm.
what we need. And James says it here too. Not worried about Caleb. What worries me is that defensive line.
Yeah.
Amen. Yeah. Oh, of course, Noah. Yes. Noah says he went into Packers chats and they're mad Caleb got the cut. All of the NFC North rivals are, I've been calling it Caleb derangement syndrome. They're absolutely losing their minds and it's terminal. There's no cure for this. I've tried. Who's the other guy who's suffering from CDS really bad? Is first round mock. I guess he touts himself as he was a former NFL scout, and his takes on Caleb are awful. But yeah, CDS.
Not aging well, huh?
you heard it here on Everything Bears first. Caleb derangement syndrome. Just sit back and laugh and watch them all lose their minds. Lauren says, any chance we add some more to the O-line? I learned you with this offensive line. Yeah, we could at tackle if that whole, which we are going to get to that too. I should have put him on the thumbnail too, old Braxton.
Yep.
But let's see. To the O-line, defense looks set. I'd like to beef that line up for 18 some more. Yes. Maybe, but I think we have enough left tackles for days.
And maybe while Learn is here, we'll start with the offensive line and then transition, go offense to defense type of thing. Because there's a lot of players, or else we might just be ping-ponging back and forth. Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We could ping-pong. I mean, it's however the chat wants, wherever direction you guys want to go, we go. But just to note, to Learn's point, since he went O-line here, I'm not sure if we should have red flags or alarms going off, but Braxton has been getting all the 1 reps.
Mm-hmm. There's a ton of red flags going up for me right now with the fact that Wills is still not on the practice field.
Yeah.
I thought he was healthy. Like, that's why they signed him. But I guess he's still dealing with part of a knee issue. If that's the case and you're relying solely on Braxton Jones with, I guess, Theo possibly backing him up or being the swing tackle this year, I have an issue with that. I don't think that's good enough. Decker is still out there. Is that a name, to Learn's point, that they might bring in after seeing these OTAs? I think they have a pretty good idea if they need to or not. So if they think that they need to, we might see a move coming up here for some type of tackle that's out there before minicamp or for training camp, not minicamp at that point, because that's what's coming up next.
And what we were throwing around was maybe bringing in a veteran edge, but now it's going to be like, no, we actually going to need left tackles.
Well, edge is going to be an issue now too. Cooper from the Broncos, he ended up getting arrested again. They're talking about him getting cut. So now there's more and more teams getting added to the fray of people that might need an edge. So the pool that's out there might start drying up. And if you don't make a move now, you might not get the guy that you want. The other guy might sign before training camp. I don't know, man. It's, even though we're going into a 6-week lull, I would like to see something happen, whether it's offensive line, edge. I'm not feeling quite as good as I once was right after the season, man. Like, there's a few holes here that we thought were filled that if we're reading way too much into these mini camps or OTAs, that we might have to be worried about.
Yep. Create says maybe my expectations were just too high. For Big Dex, who did they think was going to be on the cover? Jordan Love fumbling on 4th down? That'd be awesome. And yes, they probably did.
Yeah.
Or at least they'll start to like compare, right? Like,
well, Jordan Love's stats were better.
They'll do stuff like that. Well, our guy deserved. He had a better year than Caleb did, and whatever. Again, derangement syndrome they might suffer from. Caleb Williams is the most exciting quarterback to watch play. You don't know what you're going to get from play to play. Will you get the 5-step first read throw? Maybe, possibly. Will you get that blitz off the front side and him spin around and do the thing and start working magic? Probably. And that's what people want to see. So I don't know what to tell you, rival fans, Packers, Lions. Lions are other guys losing their minds. Still, Vikings fans awfully quiet in their little corner of the NFC North. All right, Lauren says, how about the direction that the defense was injured, and that's the only reason they had a poor year? That's, very valid point, Learn. And we've said it many times on the show. We had practice squad people on the field for a lot of the season last year. And due to good coaching, these guys were able to get out there, perform well, and had for what it could have been. Let's not forget the defense was ranked 28th in total defense. But the takeaways were there, which is good. What happened during the Niners game? They couldn't stop the Niners for nothing.
Yeah.
Had a rough time against backup quarterbacks like Malik Willis and who's
Snoop
the guy?
Huntley.
Snoop Huntley in Baltimore. Couldn't stop him either. So I think the defense probably, if they're healthy, it's an improvement. If majority of our starters could be on the field this season, that would be great.
Yeah, it would be a nice change. I mean, knock on wood or whatever you believe in, the offense remained relatively healthy all year. The offensive line, until we lost Trapillo in the playoff game, healthy. Right? Rome, the outlier on that. Swift only missed one game. Caleb hasn't missed a game yet. Monangai's been going strong. Colston, Komet. Komet was banged up a few games with a back issue. I don't think he ever officially missed a game, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That dude, Cole Komet's a cyborg. He's like DJ. He'll be hurt. He'll play hurt, but he don't miss games. Lauren says, I think that they just put 2 tight ends on the left side 70% of the play.
Might have to.
You might have to. We already have plenty of edge workers. Yeah, we got kind of a handful of them too. It's just who's gonna be the one to step up.
Well, Lauren's talking about. Let's talk about the edge group. You got Booker. You have Sweat. You have Shamar Turner, who didn't participate, who might not be ready for another 2, maybe 3 months. He's only 7 months removed from ACL surgery. Who do you have after that? That's my point, right? So, yeah. Dayo. Sorry, I forgot about Dayo. He'll be there, right? Coming off the Achilles. So you have 2 healthy people, 2 guys coming off of major injuries. Okay, and Turner and Dayo. And then that's it. So the math is mathing to the point where even if both of those guys are healthy for the start of the season, you can't go into a season with only 4 edges. The math says you got to pick up another one, right? Just like if Wills isn't ready for the season, I think you got to look at left tackle. Granted, you have Theo there, but if, say, Darnell Wright goes down, he's going to be in at right tackle. You would only have one true, legit backup tackle. And that's assuming that Braxton is coming back looking like a much improved player who can actually handle a bull rush. I'm nervous there, man. Like, I'm more nervous now than I was before.
I mean, it's a huge concern because we saw it for years. Braxton had always been available, right? We always say in football speak, availability is the best ability. We get it. And Braxton was that guy, right? He was always healthy. He started all these games. He was that left tackle, but his bull rush, it was awful. Like, he couldn't stop a bull rush for nothing.
He has no anchor.
Zero anchor. And then you see season after season after season with these same issues. Now he has some lower body injury. He's coming back. He looks great. He's recovered great, and he's getting all these reps with the ones. When we get those pads on, and Ben Johnson goes to the defensive ends and goes, bull rush him. Just all practice, just bull rush the shit out of Braxton. What are we gonna do?
You'll have the perfect candidate over there with Booker, right? That's his best move, is the bull rush. We'll see how much stronger he's gotten.
Oh boy, yeah. So I don't know. For me, I am not feeling good either about Braxton getting all these reps with the ones. I'm not.
Puberty coming for JJ McCarthy. We may have to look out. Yeah,
we might. I'd like to see how that pans out there.
I saw on somebody's social media that the Vikings had the 5th worst ranked quarterback room in the NFL this year. So
yeah,
we'll see.
We acknowledge it was injuries, but still feel like we need to sell everyone and take Crosby's Raider ass. Yeah, as much as I would like Crosby for the capital and the money and all the stuff it's going to take, call me bullish on the market here, but I'm leaning towards let's just work with what we got. Let's just see what we got.
Add a veteran, add like a Von Miller, a Bosa, Cam Ward, somebody who's going to be a rotational piece. And let this be Booker's show, right? So Booker supposedly came out a year too early, and he was drafted as a developmental project. So people who are in that type of mold and trend, year 3 is the biggest year for them to be able to take a jump. We saw it after year 2. He got better. He was dinged up at the beginning of the season, but his trajectory through the playoffs was up and up and up.
Yeah.
You think about some of the games that he had against the Packers. He was good against the Rams as well. If he can carry that momentum, plus he's put on all that muscle to help his body make it through a 17-game season, he's the wild card, and we've been saying this for a while. If he ends up being who we hope he could be, then that's all we need is a rotational guy. We don't need somebody like that. Hell, right. Dayo might end up being a rotational guy.
He could. Yeah.
I think a lot of us are feeling that Dayo is going to lose his starting job to Booker. And if he does, that's great for the Bears because that means Booker took a big step.
So, JJ McCarthy might have to look out for his job. Oh, yeah. Kyler Murray is nipping on his heels right out of the gates. Right out of the gates. It might be more so his job than JJ's. JJ's going to have to be the one to show out in order to get that job. But
yeah.
Let's see. Lawrence says, "Come on, man! The Niners couldn't stop us that game either. Couldn't get a stop. And supposedly that's going to be a strength for them Yeah, that was a hell of a shootout that night. What a great night of football that was. Terrible defensive play by both teams.
Yeah. Defense optional.
Creates a Shamar. Dang. We have Sweat and everyone else trying to be that other guy. Booker saw a lot of time last year. He did when he was on the field. He missed like the first, 4 or 5 games. Learn says D-line is the most overrated nonsense the NFL sells. An average D-line and elite offensive line has sustainability. A great D-line keeps you consistent, but you never get past Mahomes.
Hey, as we said before, man, like we just want this defense to be in the middle of the pack.
Mid.
Worst case scenario, 15. 15 top 15 defense.
Just
right?
be mid, boys.
Yeah.
Just be mid.
Not asking for top 5 or top 10. 10 to 11 to 15, 16, great. I'll take it.
Learn also adds that a QB, a play caller, and an O-line are the best predictors of sustained championship runs. I'd agree with that. If you've got continuity and you keep the same QB, play caller, and O-line together for as long as you can, yes, your offense is going to just sustain. I mean, look at Detroit for the 3 years when Ben was running that offense out there. So that's the hope for all us Bears fans. We saw year 1 last season looked pretty good, maybe shaky at times. Rough getting started, but Caleb was learning a complex new offense this year too. What we've heard from the OTAs and veteran minicamps was that the kid knows how to run the offense now. He knows what he's doing. He knows the offense. So, yeah, Ben and Caleb intertwined for the next 10, 15 years. Let's go, boys.
Let's hope, right? 10, 15 years means we've had a lot of success and a lot of wins.
Yes. Create says, you guys, Wedge, read this. I'm going to do the
you have
Ron
guys
Burgundy.
You have guys that come in and they are stars, just have to learn the system. And then you have guys that develop into stars. Could we see Booker have more impact this year? So talking about the development of some of these guys, the old coach them up adage.
Well, they're coaching fundamentals now. Apparently they didn't coach fundamentals last season. They coached scheme.
Right.
So they broke it down to simple basics. This is high school football all over again. We're going to work on fundamentals. Block shedding and tackling. Just real simple, boys, okay? We're not going to overcomplicate this. It's football at the end of the day, and you guys have been playing it your whole lives.
Yeah.
Learn says, yes, of course. Add some depth that doesn't cost you much. Great. No problem with that at all. We know Ben's the man. That's what he will do. That's right. Good afternoon. Barlissimo, welcome.
Welcome, Barlissimo.
He says, let's see, Braxton's kryptonite moves, long arm stab, and the outside hesitation, inside cut. Counter moves off that are the ghost stab and dip around the outside rush, inside spin. Beats him like
a drum. I thought that was like a cow or something at first, but when I looked at it closer, it's a drum.
Beats him like a moo.
Yeah.
But no, beats him like a drum. All right, so he's got more weaknesses than just a bull rush. Thank you, Barlissimo. Red flags. Barlissimo, or maybe you have it in your other comments, but I'll ask you. Are you worried about this Braxton getting all these reps with the ones? Are you a little worried? A lot worried? A scale from 1 to 10, Barlissimo, where are you on the worried scale? Barlissimo also says, Trapillo has shown more in 8 games than Braxton has in his career. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's Trapillo compared to Braxton. Braxton can't handle the bull rush. Trapillo has some difficulties with the speed rushers. In my opinion, it's a lot easier to negate speed with chips and doubles and lining up the tight end there than it is to deal with somebody who can pressure you heavy to the inside and just walk you back into the pocket, right? Most of the speed guys come from the outside in, still gives the quarterback a chance to step up and step out if he needs to. Where bull rush, you have nowhere to go because all of a sudden, Braxton's sitting in the quarterback's lap.
Bingo. Ugh. Let's see. Barlissimo says Caleb, Rome, Luther, Xavion, Khalif, Xavion, DeAndre, Kyle, Colston, Cole, Tooney, Jackson, and Wright as the offensive law firm protecting Caleb. We're in a pretty good spot offensively. We are.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. And I'm Ron Burgundy. That's me. That is me. Let's see. Cameron Jordan could reunite with his old defensive coordinator with Dennis Allen. He could. The man is 37 years old. Well, he's 36. I thought I heard. He's getting up there in age, but hey, you bring him in for one? I don't know.
Supposedly he's got a contract sitting on the table from the Saints, and he hasn't taken it yet. So that tells me one of two things. Either A, he's not sure if he wants to play again, right?
Okay.
He might just retire right off into the sunset.
Sure.
Or B, he doesn't want to play with the Saints, right?
Woo.
He's been there his whole career.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to try something different, take one last run at it with a different team, whether that be the Bears or another team that could, be a playoff team. I don't know. It makes the most sense for the Bears with the history with him and DA. He had some of his best seasons under DA, so why not the Bears? And this is a Bears show, so that's why we think he's coming to the Bears.
Let's see. Okay, so Barlissimo says yes, but ultimately, if Coach Rochar thinks he can get a tune out of him, while Wills isn't fully fit, I trust Rochar. I trust Rochar too. Dude's a great O-line coach. Personally, on Braxton, I'm at a 3 out of 10 confidence. You know what? That's about my number. And Rochar, I'm an 8.5 out of 10. That's where I'm at. I maybe even would go a solid 9. Rochar he's shown it. Like when they came in last season, and he right out of the gates was on Darnell Wright. Right out of the gates. And then next thing you know, Darnell Wright's playing out of his mind. Now he's an all-pro. Like second team all-pro. Is that what he made? Second team all-pro?
Yeah. Yep.
So Rochar, give him a 9. Barlissimo, give him the 0.5. Let's see. Yep. Trust Rochar. Jeremy, welcome. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Jeremy says, I'm worried about left tackle, period. Every guy we have is either dealing with or returning from a major injury. Facts, bro. Facts.
This is kind of where I'm at with it. If Wills isn't able to be up and compete, then you have to make a move. I'm not saying you have to make a move for a starting caliber tackle, but you got to make some type of move to shore up the depth, because you would be one injury away from devastation at that point, or being awful thin at the tackle spot. So if Wills isn't able to go, one, cut his ass, get rid of him, right? Sorry, dude, we signed you super cheap. We were hoping you were going to be able to come back from an injury. You're not. You're taking up a roster spot. Hit the bricks. I had high hopes for this guy. I'm not going to give up on him yet, but if he doesn't start training camp healthy and ready to go, then I have an issue with that, right? The gamble did not pay off this time. We didn't lose anything, but move on, cut bait, whatever, however you want to say it. Let's get somebody in here who can compete and then go forward from that. Because I'm not 100% sold on Braxton yet.
And we will see when the boys come back in 6 weeks and there's pads on.
Mm-hmm.
That's really when Ben gets to shuffle the deck a little bit. Let's see. Barlissimo says Cameron Jordan doesn't want to sweat through bullshit OTAs. Old man just wants preseason. Yeah,
that's
when those guys,
yeah,
that's most of those guys. When they reach a certain age, they're not doing training camp no more. They're already, probably doing their Pilates and their yoga and keeping their body ready to go. They don't need to go. Yeah, sweat it out. 95 degrees outside. High humidity down there in New Orleans. I couldn't imagine. Gav, good morning, man. Gav, it says tighten up. Top 5 defense around. Fingers crossed with the offense. You're on board with the Titans.
Gav, I love the fact that you're backing your team, man, but you probably seen the same video that I seen of the receivers running the low pass drill coming out. They're chopping it up through the cones, getting their footwork ready. And I watched about 3 receivers where the ball it hit them in the hands down around the knees where they have to bend down and catch it. And all 3 of them freaking dropped it 3 in a row. I was like, oh, that doesn't leave you feeling good. And they weren't hard passes. They're, little soft lobs. And I was like, wow, your receiving core looks absolutely awful after that clip.
Who's even out there? I can't even think of one wide receiver for Tennessee.
See, Gav has seen it. It was aimed at their ankles. Come on, man. I'd say the knees.
Barlissimo's laughing. Sorry, Gav. Gav says, back to Barlissimo. All good. You will see. No one is worried about the Titans. No. Create says, left tackle and edge. Where else are we worried? Linebacker?
TJ Edwards was out there participating in the mandatory OTA.
Yep.
So all signs are pointing that he will be healthy. So let's look at that linebacker room. So you got Edwards, Devin Bush, Sanborn, DeMarco Jackson had some type of minor injury, whether he tweaked an ankle or something. Noah Sewell, who was hurt with an Achilles. Who am I missing? That's 5 right there.
We got rid of Agbongbemiga.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. He's moved on to greener pastures, so he was not re-signed. I'm not worried about the linebacker room. As a matter of fact, I think that's a room that might see some movement at the trade deadline. Like, I really think Edwards is a possible trade deadline candidate. Because I think DeMarco Jackson will outplay him, quite honestly. We'll see.
Barlissimo's like, who? Amen Agbongbemiga.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about Create saying Keyshawn Elliott?
Yeah, Keyshawn. That's he was missing as well. I knew there was another one, the rookie, but he didn't participate as either. So I'm curious, if he tweaked an ankle or twisted a knee or something. I don't know.
Yep. So there's that. They were aimed at Jugs machine was pointed at their ankles, for crying out loud. Let's see. We got Wandale Robinson, Carnell Tate. Oh, that's who he was saying. Who?
Yeah.
I don't know these guys. Maybe that's going to be the Titans. They're going to sneak up on a lot of teams this year. because everybody's going to walk into that game thinking it's a walkthrough, and then when they get hit with some pretty above average play, they lose those Sundays. Yep. Titans are going to be a trap game for every team they play this year.
Is that what you're saying? Robert Saleh leads the Tennessee Titans.
Could happen.
It's a good thing they got rid of Vrabel because he sucked.
Lawrence says, how's the head coach there with the Titans? They used to have some decent coaching. Yeah, if he wasn't in the mid-thrust and other things.
Yeah. Schlepping the reporter, huh?
Wandell Robinson sounds like a rap/R&B alias. I'd go with the R&B side.
Yeah. If he was rap, it'd be like Wandell Two Guns or something like that.
Yeah, there you go. Noah says, the Titans don't even have a quarterback. Lawrence says, Barlissimo, where did he come from? He seems smarter than the masses. Have I just been missing him?
Yeah. He's been in the chat for a while, man. Come on. You guys just might not have crossed paths before learn, but Barlissimo's with us. He's from across the pond. Very knowledgeable. If you haven't yet learned, go on to YouTube, look for his channel. He has great breakdowns of Xavier Thomas and Vandenberg, stuff like that as well. So he does player breakdowns as well. So very knowledgeable with the Bears here. So check him out.
Says right here, I've been around decades, dude. I got my own channel with 2.7K subs and everything. It's been grinding, putting in that work. I used to get on with Cap most mornings. Good old Cap. Take that. No offense intended, sir. Yes, we have. Okay, Barlissimo. He is our resident pit bull that we let walk around freely the yard with no leash or anything. He's a bit. We don't. He's one of those dogs. You don't know if he's going to bite or not. But for the most part, he's friendly. Mm-hmm. Just every now and again, he might give a little nip.
Yeah.
He meant no offense. No offense taken. I'm a JAG friend.
I got nothing. Just a good friend.
Just a good friend.
I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. That could be it. Let's see. Learn says you're talking sense, so I wondered who you were. It's not common nowadays. Learn was very suspicious of all the sense you were making. Yes, Titans are a trap team. Trap teams suck, but they can't surprise you. Oh, okay. I see it down there. I make some decent observations every now and then. And in the chat, just a guy.
We're close.
You're humble. You're too humble. You, Barlissimo, you're like you walk into any chat room, go into CHGO or the Chicago Bears thing and watch the crowd erupt when this guy just says, bear down, something simple. And everybody's like, Barlissimo, how nice shot.
Do you think Sanborn will be in the starting role? I'm excited to have the Sandman back.
Jeremy, are you Mark Carman? I don't think so. I mean, God, barring injury, man. Barring injury, he should just be, give one of the linebackers a breather. Say they're on defense and they start at the opponent's 10-yard line and they have this, the opposing team has this long-ass sustained drive and it's going on for 11 or 13 plays. Yeah, Sanborn's going to see the field. But as a starter, I don't know, Wedge?
Yeah, so as much as I like Sanborn, he is a great depth piece. But if you look at what the Bears were trying to do this season, they were trying to add speed, team speed. Unfortunately, Sanborn was not blessed with speed. Now he has instincts that help him play faster than what he actually is. But if I had to guess right now, I would say he's probably about fourth on that depth chart. I'd put Bush, Jackson, and Edwards ahead of him. So if you're running base, those are the three linebackers that are probably out there. But Sanborn would be the rotational guy. I think Barlissimo says it here too. He's a good special teams guy as well. Listen, if he has to come in and play, the dude is a sure tackler, knows schemes in and out, plays pretty headsy. So I'm glad to have him back as well as a depth piece. I think he would be above like a Noah Sewell. I wasn't too impressed with him last year before he got hurt. But yeah, I mean, I think he's one of those good locker room guys. He's one of those guys that eats, breathes, and lives football as well. So he fits the Bears mold that way.
Jeremy says, "Oh yeah, I'm Carm. Bajan should be our starter. You are Carm." Yeah, Sanborn is a smart linebacker and a three-phase special teams dude. Very cerebral. Give him that. He's a cerebral linebacker. Like you says, his instincts and knowledge of the game make it seem as though he's playing at a fast speed. It's just his football knowledge is good. Yeah. But overall speed, physical timed speed, probably not so fast.
Yeah.
Barlissimo, to echo your sentiments, we've gone for speed at linebacker this year. And last, Sanborn doesn't have speed of foot, but he does have speed of processing. You two are on the same page.
Yep. I'm with you, Barlissimo.
Bringing Sanborn back was smart. I agree with that, Drew. You know, we needed more depth, and why not bring somebody back that you know that he's probably a very good professional. He comes to the building, he works hard, trains hard, studies hard, all the things. And you know that he's a sure tackler and all the good budding reviews we've been giving him this morning. So, yeah, I agree.
Great locker room guy, right? As they say. So, somebody who's a steady Eddie, you know, rounds, perfect guy for the middle of the roster type of thing. Has some talent, can fill in for multiple games if needed. And then, you know, we'll be okay.
Yep. Barlissimo, Sanborn is the guy you could count on with your back to the end zone. He will destroy a lineman. Just run into him full speed with all reckless abandon. Real Joseph Stone, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome to the community. And for those other people who are out there as well, man, you know, you see how we roll. You know, be part of this community. We truly interact with you guys. We love the interaction. So make sure you hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And join Real Joseph here. You know, somebody new to the community. We'll go through your stuff, man.
Yeah, we really do like it. It's like I've been watching Bears content for many, 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 many years. And it's too frequent. Like when you watch them, it's like it'll be two guys talking, and then off in the distance is this chat having its own life going on. Every once in a while, they might talk about your comment, but it's so few and far between. Why not interact with the chat? You're all together. It seems so like disjointed in other rooms. Not to take anything away from any other content creators, just saying we like talking Bears and we want to hear what you guys have to say. So, Real Joseph, thank you again. It says good run defender with experience and instincts. 10% plus snaps, especially in short and goal line situations. There you go. Yeah. If we want to go a heavy linebacker set, bring his ass in. Yes.
He's like one of those thumpers, right? Downhill attacking. Yep.
That's it. Downhill. Barlissimo says, I'm betting Sanborn could make a good coach someday. Damn. Okay. I wonder if he has coaching aspirations. No, the Bears defense is stacked with monsters. That back seven, our back seven positions are pretty, well, who's our depth at safety? I was hearing that what was his name? When Thieneman was not getting reps with the ones, it was what's his name? Why is it eluding me right now?
Malik Muhammad, Cam Lewis, though Cam Lewis wasn't playing.
No.
Stevenson, Smith.
It was he plays safety. Hicks, Elijah Hicks.
Yeah.
Was playing next to Kobe Bryant when Thiedemann wasn't getting reps with the ones. I wonder if that was like, is there a bit of a learning curve this kid has to do? Or is this Ben Johnson's vetting that he likes to do?
So from some of the stuff that I've been hearing about Thiedemann is he kind of got a quick dose of what NFL speed is like. And he was having some trouble adjusting. So, welcome to the NFL, Rook.
Yeah.
That's why we have these. I can't wait to see him in his first game. It's not college anymore, brother. So,
no, sir.
And it's one of those things, too, right? I think he's going to be fine in the long runs. You think about it, these kids have only been in the building for a short period of time.
Yeah.
When you have to think about what you're doing, you don't play as fast. So, by the time the season hits, I'm not worried about the kid, because by then he'll have an excellent grasp on the defense. It's just right now, man, you're trying to survive on athletic talent. Well, guess what? Everybody's just as athletic as you are.
Yeah, buddy. And Vinny Lamborghini.
What's up, Vinny?
The Bears spent a lot of money on their defense and offensive line. Those were smart moves. I hope so. We'll see. We'll see how it all turns out at the end of the day. Yep. Hey, Vinny, because you haven't expressed any thoughts on specifically Caleb on the cover of Madden. Are you upset about it? Because, like I said, a lot of Packers fans on Twitter have been suffering from Caleb derangement syndrome ever since he was put on that cover. I don't think you're one, because you haven't said anything here in the contrary. So. And then thank you. Yes, Elijah Hicks. Learn says, damn right. No, I'm with you, sir. The world will catch up by week 6. Why did the Bears sign Khalif Raymond? You guys like that signing? Wedge, you like it?
I love that signing. After you lost Oz, you need a speedy slot receiver. That's Xavier Thomas is going to fill in there too. But I'd rather have a veteran who's also an all-pro returner in that. And from everything we've heard coming out of OTAs, Raymond looked great. Not only was he, performing well on the field, but he was that veteran presence in the locker room as well. Not afraid to have a voice, which is one of the things we heard about Caleb Williams as well, right? More and more of these interactions with the other players and kind of his leadership style developing. And, he's not afraid to talk to these guys, getting people lined up like we talked about in a previous show. So, but yeah, overall, I'm a huge Khalif Raymond fan so far.
Samesies. Noah says, go Pack. That's why you don't have any defense. We're starting with the frazzling the Packers fan.
Go Pack, go as far as possible.
Create also likes Raymond. I do as well. I like the signing. It was kind of like he's got a. So we let go of OZ, right? And that's where this guy's gonna come in. Yeah. Like on top of being a special teams demon and being blazing fast, and with all the years of experience that he has, he's going to be taking those OZ reps. So as much as we saw OZ last season, I suspect Raymond's going to have that same amount of targets and whatnot. Yeah. Except hopefully Raymond won't drop an 80-yard house call
on a crosser against Washington. Yeah, I don't know.
My God. Anyways, Learn says Caleb was on the cover. Well, Caleb on the cover is one thing. Their dude Parsons was asked who was the best player in the NFL was. His words, Iceman. I want to debunk this. I think that was fancy editing to make it look like he said that. There's no way that Parsons says Caleb was the best player in the NFL, because probably even by consensus, he's not. But because the NFL needs to look, they need clicks, okay? They need viewers. Yeah. They need ratings. They do this fancy editing. You've seen, how many movie commercials have you guys seen where when you see the movie trailer and you're like, oh shit, that movie looks insane. Then you go watch the movie and you're like, wait a minute, that was nothing like the trailer, because they cut it up and put it, it's advertising, it's marketing.
So from everything, I did the research into it as well. From everything that I saw, is it was edited when he was talking about how Iceman or Caleb Williams is one of the most exciting players in the NFL, but he's the fire. So you have the old ice and fire, type of thing going. And if you join our TikTok, we made a play on that, Caleb Williams riding the ice dragon from Game of Thrones. Well, Micah Parsons was the fire. So.
Lawrence fucking roasted me right now. I'm sorry. He says, Ezra, what the hell are we doing here, man? I'm clipping the Packers fan. You're sticking up for him? That hurts. And then he follows it up and says, this is why Chris feels welcome. And then he proceeds to, you too, Wedge.
Hey, I'm just spitting facts here. That's it, man. I absolutely love the edit, by the way. And I love the fact that they made it seem like Parsons called Caleb Williams the best player in the NFL.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. You know what? If there's going to be somebody to hold us accountable, let's learn. Thank you, Lord. All right. Vince says, I'm not upset, and I don't care with Caleb being on the cover of Madden. The Madden curse has happened for many players. Will it happen again this season? Not sure. Don't care. You're upset. Maybe I put too much attitude in that.
Yeah.
Did you think Jordan Love should have been on the cover? Did you think that? The real Joseph Stone says we need a linebacker like Danny Bateman. John Favreau from The Replacements. I got the football coach. Replacements. That was a great movie, man. Let's see. Noah says, go Pack, go. You guys lost Romeo Dobbs. You didn't find a replacement for him. Yes, they did. They broke off Christian Watson.
Yeah, they did. With his career year of being 620 yards.
$100 million for 600 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Barelissimo says, my favorite image of Jordan Love is right as he ducked his own head into Austin Booker on that sack. Yes, he was spearing. He was leading with his head, trying to take out Austin Booker. That was a cheap shot. And yes, we've discussed this many times on here.
Yes. That is the official stance. That FedEx package should have went to Jordan Love, not Austin Booker.
I put it in the intro of our video, of our show. Mm-hmm. I wanted to just put that on repeat so people could see how much of a dirty player Jordan Love really is.
Jay Grizz. Laugh out loud. Go FGB, go all day. Hoping for some Bears injuries just for an FGB win. How petty are you? Noah saying, hey, Packers fan, kiss my middle finger. Caleb is the guy who makes you hold your breath in anticipation every snap. Listen, we're realists here, right? That's why he made the cover. He's exciting. He's not the best player in the NFL. We can all agree yet.
Right.
We can all agree to that. But he was the most exciting. Look at all the fourth quarter comebacks. This year, I hope we're talking about Caleb because he's engineering blowouts. Like, oh, did you see Caleb Williams threw for 300 yards in 3 quarters?
Yeah.
Tyson Bagent looked great in mop-up duty.
So how about that? Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ben Johnson had to bench Caleb because we put up a 50 burger.
Yeah. We're less than 2 months away from the start of the season, man. That is facts. 6 weeks, right? Training camp's open. Yeah, right. GPG. Welcome, subscribe. Thank you for joining our network of Bears fans here. We're all about, man. Thank you.
Also coming right in and just giving it to the Packers fan. I love it. Good.
Some things are just, secondhand, I guess. Thanks for the calendar update. Shit's sake. Damn sure can't have Josh Jacobs grace the cover of Madden. But it's because he's already spoken for GTA 6.
There you go. He's going to be on that cover.
Mm-hmm. I don't want any Packers players on the cover of Madden right now, but Aaron Rodgers on the cover for his final season would have been cool. But I don't play Madden. Let's see. Aaron Rodgers on the cover of Madden in his final season. Do I think at some point maybe you should have made it? Okay, that's debatable. For this final season as like a consolation prize? I don't see that, man. He stinks. He should have retired 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they can have Micah on the Madden cover, grabbing his hand. It was his knee. Jay Grizz thought that was funny as well. Go back, go. That is why your team will never win another Super Bowl again. Caleb was great last year. The clutch gene is super rare. Jeremy, we have a Jordan Love Packers fan here. No, we can't all agree to that. That was the first year in Ben's offense. He's absolutely the best QB in football. Okay. Barelissimo said, I heard a fun fact. I need to check it, guys. Is it true that the average Packer fan has an equal number of teeth and marriages within the family's fingers and IQ? I read that somewhere. I'll hang up.
There have been some case studies.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want to come out and prove that you're smarter than a Packers fan, I think we have a platform in which you could do that.
That's just right. Saying. We do.
Micah Parsons on the cover of Madden will be the day when hell freezes over. Rodgers only has one Super Bowl victory. Should have and could have had more. Shaking my head. Yeah, that's 100% agree with that. How can you not at that point? Was it the Packers fault for not surrounding him with more talent? Was the coaching holding him back? Was it the fact that Aaron Rodgers thought he was better than his coaches and wouldn't listen to him?
Ooh.
That could be a whole debate too, but not on the Bears show.
No, not here.
No,
maybe on the Everything Packers show.
Right. Ooh, so we've talked about some of the long-term veterans on if they're going to be here, man. I want to talk a little bit about these guys who are on their rookie deals and if they're going to be here. Still vets, but maybe not some of these long-term vets or guys that came in via free agency. I think we need to talk about Dexter and Stevenson a little bit here.
Those are two very big guys on rookie deals who have big prove-it years this year.
Yeah. Who do you want to start with? You want to start with Big Dex or... Okay.
Yeah.
Jordan Love on the cover of Madden sitting on a pile of cash on fire saying, why so
serious? Yeah, Big Dex.
Yeah. Biggest question. Do you see him on the team next year? Are they going to re-sign him?
I don't. In short, if I had to sum it up really fast, I don't think so. Only because Lewis, thank you for joining us, man. Thank you much. And here, yeah, first 5 games will be the tell. So I've said this before, just because from seeing him in the past couple seasons, those first 5 games, though, he comes out of the gates like gangbusters.
Yeah.
And then he just disappears.
Yep.
And I think it's due to that get off. It's due to he has issues with his get off. And I know he's a big lumbering kid, big, strong, all that good stuff that you want in that interior. But without a get off, offensive linemen are too, if they're quicker than him and get their hands on him, that's it. Then you don't see Gervon Dexter. So I'm hopeful. I'm always hopeful. If they're wearing a Bears uniform, I am always hopeful. But I just unfortunately feel like we've seen all we're going to see from Gervon Dexter. And no, he won't be a Bear next season.
After this one. So Lewis is right, man. Like the first 5 games will be the tall tale, however you want to put it. I think you said it best, right? In the first 8 games, Dexter usually has 6 sacks. And the next 8 games, he's a ghost. So the first 5 games, are we going to see more Vandenberg? Do we see Neville Gallimore more?
Yep.
Do we see Dayo kick to the inside?
Yes.
Do we see Grady Jarrett returning to what he once was? I know he's a little bit banged up last year. Yeah, you're right, man. That get off, he is so slow out of his stance. As the defensive line overall, the stat that keeps coming to my mind is that they were almost a full second getting out of their stance after the snap of the ball as a unit last year.
Wow.
As a full second. Set, hike, 1. Now you're moving? Seriously?
Yeah.
Like, damn, dude. Okay. So, basics, right? Offensive lineman, you put your hand in the dirt, there's no weight on the hand, right? Maybe a little bit more if you're run blocking, because as soon as you lift your hand, if you have some weight on it, your first movement is forward. As a defensive lineman, all the weight is on your hand. You're up on the balls of your feet. Your knuckles are turning white because once you lift that hand, the body's natural motion is to go forward, right? So push off, lift your hands. That's why people get in the 4-point stance. Lowest man wins, explosion off of the ball, and you move forward. You can train that, right? That's reaction speed. That's like the old bouncing the tennis balls off of the wall and, you're improving your reaction time. Right. How is this a thing? Right? I don't know. That's hand-eye coordination, eye-body coordination, I guess, at that point. That blows my mind that you're almost a full second after the ball snaps before you're moving. I don't know, man.
And again, in the way what that translates to is, again, the offensive line getting their hands on you, and then that's it, and then moving you where they need to, because opposing offenses averaged 5.5 yards per carry last season.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay Grizz, I do this in CHGO's chats all the time, hoping that somebody gets the joke. I think over the years, only one person has got it, because Mark Carman had said one time, "Oh, I love Big Dex." That's what he said. And so when I just started putting it in the comment, it said, "Who doesn't love Big Dex? Everybody loves Big Dex." So you get it. You get it, Jake. You get it.
Gervon might be back on the team, but it would have to be if we put a restricted free agent original round tender or similar. It's an option. But in order to be able to get a second round, right? Dex was a second round pick, or was he third?
I think he was second.
Okay.
Because we went with, was it Zach Pickens in the third?
Mm-hmm. So if you put a second round restricted tender on him, he's got to play like somebody that another team would be willing to give up a second round tender for.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either. Not yet. Unless he has some miraculous breakout season, but I don't see it, man. I haven't seen enough progression from year 1 to 3 to make me think that he's gonna warrant a second contract with the Bears.
Yeah.
And Vandenberg might be the one who determines if he's going to get a second contract or not. Because if he beats him in the depth chart, obviously Dexter's gone.
Yeah.
It just
you won't need him.
No.
For what?
Yeah. I want to see the thumbs up, man. I love it. Give me the thumbs up all season.
Oh,
means you're doing something.
Yeah, the kid himself, a good kid. Did nothing to dislike there. He's not a problem in the locker room. He's not a distraction off the field. He shows up all the time. From what I could tell, he's a hard worker. He shows up. He busts his ass. He does all the right things. Great press conferences. He's good with the media. Good stuff. He's a new dad. I'm happy for him. All that good stuff. But just as a football player on the field, I don't see the get off. And I don't know if we're going to see it. Again, though, I'm hopeful. I'm always hopeful. I want to hope the kid crushes it. Get 8 sacks this year. Lots of TFLs. I want to see it. Get that contract. Get that money.
That would be a piece of this defense that's missing, right? Interior pressure.
Yes.
Yeah. Otherwise, some other team overpays and we hope for a comp pick. The NFL always, one of the comp picks that the NFL always fucks us on. Yeah, let's not put ourselves in that situation again. I mean, it'd give the NFL a chance to make it right, like a makeup call, but yeah, I don't know. The Panthers got way better recently. The team can beat any team.
We're going to find out week 1.
Yeah. I'll take my quarterback over theirs any day. Javon is going to go crazy this year. Noah, I appreciate your optimism. I'm not in that same camp that you are.
Yeah.
I really like Dexter from Jeremy, and I hope this coaching gets him to break out this season. I love the optimism here, guys. I really do. And I'm usually the glass half full guy. I just show me, I guess, right? Yeah. Too bad he wasn't from Missouri. Show me, buddy. I go back. Go Pack. You guys couldn't even beat the Panthers. That was some of Jordan Love's best throws was against that team, man. Jake Grizz, I got in here a little late, fellas. Forgive me. But as a side topic, is true that the Bears have decided upon an all-white uni with a bear face as the logo on the helmet for the Christmas game. So it has been announced that the rivalry uniforms will be worn on Christmas Day.
Yep.
We just don't know what they're going to look like yet.
We just don't know what they're going to look like. And if the helmets on Ryan Poles' desk gave any indicator, they better had done something with that bear's face because it's tiny and it doesn't look good on that helmet. They need to make it bigger. And did it look it didn't look like white, like polar bear. It looked cream. And if you see the hats that they've been wearing this last week, dude, it's all navy brim and it's a cream fucking top. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know.
Don't mess it up. If you look at our thumbnail,
they're gonna mess it up.
Yeah. If you look at the thumbnail from a couple weeks ago, that's one of the renderings we found. If it ends up being those uniforms, those things were freaking awesome.
Big time.
Right? Do not go cream. Go white, please.
Go white.
Yeah. We don't want the, dirty polar bear. We want the clean polar bear unis.
That's right.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I can't wait till they get revealed. They'll probably get revealed during the season, I'm guessing. But guys, please, Nike, if you're watching this, call us, come on the show. We'll tell you what they need to look like.
Down to the very last stitch.
Yes.
Do not screw this up. Lewis says, great show. We need to hit the like button. More likes. More likes, boys. Let's go. Hit the like buttons.
I would be okay if they do like that version of the Chicago flag ones, though that might be in bad taste after all the stadium talk. I don't know.
Yeah. It would be. No love for the Chicago flag. No love. Not right now.
Yes.
That's on pause. Let's see. Jay Grizz says, what are your guys' thoughts on Bears uniforms? And grade your top 3 fave unis of all time, please. And thank you. By the way, I smashed the like. Thank you, Jay Grizz. Thank you for smashing that like. Wow, top 3. We don't have. We'll go 4 to pick from.
Yeah.
Obviously, my favorite, because I don't know how I'll rank the other ones after. Toughest uniform ever for me is the all navy, baby. What we wore in the playoffs last season. Just all navy. That shit looks sick.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. 100%. All navy, best unis for sure, hands down. Maybe we need to start at the bottom. I know what yours are.
What? The ugliest ones?
Yeah.
You know which ones I really dislike, I think probably the most, and I will say it's the 3 stripes on the helmet. That uniform, I dislike that uniform, and we wear it often. Or we had worn it often.
I'm shocked. I thought you were gonna say the traffic cone unis.
Oh my God.
I know you hate those.
Okay, that is my least favorite. I hate those. Okay, you're right. Then the next one is that throwback with the 3 stripes and it's white and, it's all candied striped. It looks awful. But oh my God, yes. The orange helmets and the orange jerseys, I fucking hate those. They just need to throw them away. Don't ever bring that back. Don't ever do that ever again.
They could have made that better, man. I don't know. I think, like, if you go orange helmets, why not keep the Navy jerseys? Right? Okay. Or orange with the Navy helmets? Orange jersey, Navy helmet? Like, I don't think you need to go all orange that way. They could have done that a lot better. I love orange uniforms. I like the helmets, but with the orange jersey, I agree with you. It was too much. But, yeah. I don't know.
Let's see. Barelissimo says, I'm on the white rhino hype train.
Yeah.
Toot toot. Why? So what's your favorite's the all navy then too, Wedge?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
And your least favorite?
Least favorite for me, I would probably have to go the all orange as well. Though, man, it had so much potential. I don't know, man.
So Barelissimo's, he loves the 1920s 3 orange stripe helmet, and he says, "You take that back, Ezra. That 3 stripe was awesome." Yeah. It's not so much the helmet. I think the helmet is my favorite part of that uniform. It's the rest of the uniform. It's just ugly. And I'll see if I can pull it up. But we got one more from Jeremy. Says, with the toughest schedule this season, what's your way too early season prediction? I have us going 12-5. That's Wedges, and 13-4. That's what I said.
Yeah, we're in the same boat there, Jeremy. Listen, if you want to see who we're picking, I see that you're subscribed to the channel. Go back and look at our schedule prediction video. It is up there. What is it, like 14, 15 minutes where we break down week by week who we're picking. So if you want to see the detailed breakdown, I invite you to go onto the channel. Take a look, man. It's very well produced by my beautiful co-host here.
Oh. Let's see. Vince says, do the Bears have a stadium decision yet, or is it still up in the air? It's still up in the air. Here's the last tidbit of news. the Bears put out an official statement that their board of directors had a meeting and they all voted and they all did agree to proceed with Indiana. Period. That's it. They've made their decision. It's Indiana. However, but still the site still yet to be determined.
Mm-hmm.
So until that's done, for me, it's not a done deal. You could have your board of directors meetings all you want. It's not a done deal. We're going through with Indiana. Don't think for a second if, again, Illinois calls before they have a site picked out and before they took pen to paper and made it all official, they'll dump Indiana quick to go do that Arlington Heights deal. So
yeah,
it's still up in the air, man.
Listen, so the biggest thing that's going to come out of Illinois or not come out of Illinois is if they call that special session. I don't know the timeline in which that would happen. But if they do, then the momentum is going for a stadium in Illinois. So while you're starting to pull up uniforms here, we're caught up on the chat. It looks like, we got a couple more here. Barely Small, the white jersey throwback one. Fields wore it. The one with the 3 stripes with the helmet. The orange in Houston was cool live. You were there. All right, Lewis. I'm guessing you're down in the Texas area. So Bears 1936 uni.
That's what
his all-time favorite.
That's what I was Googling right now. This is the one. This is the one that I don't like.
Hey, Jeremy, I was raised in Hammond, so I wouldn't be mad about it. So listen, I'm at the point now with the stadium that I don't care where they go. They just need a new stadium, period.
All right, hold on. Let me share this screen right quick so everybody could see. We'll do show and tell.
Mm-hmm.
So here it is now.
Yeah, the shoulders just...
There's too many damn stripes going on.
Yeah.
That's just way too much. I do like the stripes on the helmet. I think that looks pretty sleek, pretty cool. But the stripes on the shoulders, the stripes on the sleeves, all them damn stripes going down the side. It's just too many damn stripes. It hurts my eyes. It's ugly.
Mm-hmm.
But the helmet looks great. I did find another thing here. But this is concept. If they would have done something with this could, now this is doing things because it kind of hides the stripes a little bit. Let me share the screen where it's this very same uniform. It's just in navy.
Yeah.
Like, that is cool. I would rock with that. But just when the
jersey's a little bit cleaner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just when the jersey's white and shows all the stripes, it's too much. And then this concept, too, actually only has stripes down by his ankles, not the whole way up his leg like he's working at a brothel or something. in the Wild Weston days. But still cool that, I mean, the Bears did have these throwbacks and did these types of things, which is cool. There was another throwback that I was pretty fond of where I think it was just a Navy helmet with no logo on it at all. And it was a Navy jersey with like weird kind of stripes.
Yeah.
Yes. I like those too.
Yeah. Urlacher and Briggs, I remember wearing those guys. Those were just very straightforward, plain, simple. Yeah, those weren't bad as well. Sometimes with these jerseys, man, less is more, right? Lou's joining us from H-Town. All right, man. So Noah's with us, the All Navies. Barelissimo, man, he's still standing behind him, man. He says it looks clean.
That's cool. I have no qualms about that. Fashion is like music. It's opinion, it's subjective. I won't hate on any of it.
It seems like, though, the overall sentiment, though, is the All Navies. John's checking in. Thank you for joining us today, John. So, with it being the All Navies as well, man, that means you're in the playoffs, right? Yes, those are the ones.
Yeah, these are pretty good too.
Less is more.
Less is more. Very minimalist. There's not even logos on the helmet.
I wouldn't mind if they threw like the orange C on there, but if you're keeping it throwback, go throwback. So you think they'll ever, bust out the jerseys from like the Gale Sayre ages with the white C on the helmet?
Oh man, so I like those too. So like in video games, they'll actually have those throwbacks, and I'll sport them from time to time because yeah, those are sharp.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I'm looking at so then they had these one time too. Where was it at? Oh my god, here's Eric Kramer. What do you boys think about this one?
In the late 90s?
Come on, where's the picture? Let's go load it up.
Luce is saying down in Houston, man. More Bears fans than Texans fans. They travel well. Okay. Barely smoke. Take the VMH off the shirt.
I certainly hope they do.
If you want to do it, if you want to leave it on there, I'm okay with that. But it doesn't need to be that big. Oh my god, those are hideous.
Look at this, Eric Kramer here.
Oh,
whoa.
Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
Yeah, those are brutal. Bad. Those are almost as bad as the Bumblebee uniforms that the Steelers wear.
Yes.
Those are hideous too.
Very similar. Yeah, I don't think Twitter made enough fun of the Virginia McCaskey patches enough. Because like the patch started off small and then they decided to make it larger. And it was like, we saw it all season. It's this huge patch, and then all of a sudden it's covering the numbers. It's the whole damn jersey. The internet's great.
Matt's checking in. Great show as usual, boys. The Iceberg and the Wedge would be a sick D-line duo.
Wow.
He's a Vandenberg. He's on board with the White Rhino.
Yeah.
So
Vandenberg, next Aaron Donald.
Kramer's Bears, jail unis. Yeah, for sure. They were hideous. Whew. Jeremy's saying, I hope they're just being cautious with KG, aka Spidey. And we're just observing the younger guys, and he has a full dominant season. Our defense has a chance to go from one of the worst to one of the best. Man, pray for health, right? If we could stay healthy, like I said, man, I'll settle for middle of the pack. But if we could get it to the point where we're top 10 with this offense, now you're doing something, man.
Yeah. So if our defense can stay healthy, that you said it best. I was going to add to it, but that's the long and short of it. I think we can very well have a good defensive, but everybody's got to stay healthy. Right. That's all. And what the hell is this from 3 hours ago? Don't tell me this is it right here.
You're going down the Twitter hole, Twitterverse. Yeah.
What is they posted this on Facebook? Hold on.
The Bears?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but this looks like the helmet though. If this is a real leak, this was the helmet that was on Poles' desk. God damn it! I don't hate it, but I'm not happy. Let me get this comment off. Let me take these off too. I mean, is this low?
It seems like it's too creamsicle-y for me. Like throw a little bit of navy in there, man. I'd like the double outline, especially if you're going to leave the navy in the face like that. Like, outline that orange with the navy.
I don't know. I'm waiting to hear some of the boys' reactions to this. Until then, DJ, thank you for stopping in. 58%. Is this a Caleb completion? Caleb completion percentage there? 58%?
Maybe it's only 58% like on these unis.
Or is that a 58%? Yeah. You're buying it that these are the actual things. Like I said, this post was 3 hours ago. But that is the helmet that was on the desk.
Yeah. No. I'm with Johns here, man. And Lewis. No!
For the love of God, no!
Something just ain't right. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. There's something missing. Like throw a little bit of navy in the unis, and man.
Just actually everything that's orange, turn it navy.
Yeah. It would be a better look, but I mean, you still got to throw a little bit of orange in there. Am I right? Like
just the orange that's on the bear's face on the helmet. That's it. And
do you have the picture of the concept art from the thumbnail handy?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, let's do the comparison there. At least navy sleeves or something. Yeah, just something's off. I don't know. I don't think this has been officially. I think this is a mock-up here.
Yeah.
So.
But I will say that was the helmet that was sitting on Ryan Poles' desk. So.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, create. That's it. Cancel the polar bear. We don't want it. Forget it. Since they can't do anything fucking right ever.
Yeah. Barlissimo from before, he's got concerns with the D-line and corner. The rest he can live with. I think I have a little bit more hope in corner than maybe what Barlissimo might have. So, yeah, cancel the polar bear. Remember the jersey I used AI to make earlier this year, create? Crooked Commish coming in. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Commish? Welcome. Yeah, I'm with Jeremy. The helmet looks okay. I'm good with that, but just the orange and white, it's just like I said, man, it just looks too creamsicle-y. Like this is what it needs to be, guys. It's not that hard.
It really isn't. Just make it that.
Yeah.
But there's one even better too. Go ahead. You keep talking. I'm gonna pull this other one up.
Okay.
Where I mean it. Go ahead.
This thing just looks so clean, man. You got all the colors represented. You got the orange. I mean, that's what it needs to be, bro. Seriously. Yeah, Two Spirit. Thank you for joining us, Two Spirit, Aaron. Hey, think of the advantage in the snow. True enough. But my goodness, man. Don't ruin it, please. Nike, we have a lot of faith in you. Do not ruin this, please. You think the Bears will redesign some logos when they move to Indiana? Absolutely not. No. And Jay Grizz is with us, man. He likes this uni. Rip it from him. I don't care who made it. Go find the person who did and be like, hey, man, let's throw you a few shecklings for your design and then go from there. Yes, I would be okay with this too.
Right?
It's, yeah, just not those, not the creamsicles, man. And we can't call it creamsicles because that's Tampa Bay's.
That's so Tampa
unis,
Bay.
but still. Now I'm nervous about a uniform. Shouldn't be. I should be more nervous about Tyreek Stevenson's play. But
look, man, you know what's going to be worse about it? We're unveiling these on Christmas Day, okay?
yes.
Christmas. Okay, Christmas morning. Everybody's wrapping up the. What did I do with that? To pull it back up.
Yeah, no agrees with this. This was when the thumbnail video or picture was up. Those should be the unis, man. Jay Grizz is on board. Lewis, no chance. I'm assuming. Nancy, no way. Remember the Color Rush movement? Whatever happened to that?
Yeah, Color Rush.
I think the best Color Rush unis out there were Seattle's. Those all greens were tight.
Yeah, that's it. Christmas morning. This is what we're going to be playing in. We're going to look like the Tampa Bay Bucks from the 80s. Please don't do this, guys.
This would ruin my prime rib on Christmas Day. No, it wouldn't. But I wouldn't be happy about it.
No. Like, you come out on the field in those uniforms, you better fucking win. You better win big time.
Yeah. Hey. No. I can't get behind this. Powder blue? I get trying to go with the Iceman theme, but we never had powder blue. That must have been those, the ice ones. Yeah, let's not get too cute with it.
How hideous would that be if picture this uniform here, but in Christmas colors. Red and green and white.
Yeah.
True says there.
There's something missing with these. Yeah.
Yeah. But again, let's just hope and pray that this ain't them. Okay? This isn't them. I don't know what's going on here. Oh my God. Barlissimo with the Packers throwback with that stupid print on the helmet for the leather. It's vomit inducing, he calls it. That's accurate.
Yeah.
That's an accurate statement. Lewis says, I have shoes like that. And Noah's like, they better not wear those. And here we go. Finny. Creamsicle bears. That's, oh God. This better just be, again, some kind of mock thing. It's AI generated clickbait slop.
Maybe I would navy as the numbers.
That's what
change
I'm saying.
That.
Yeah, the stripes, the lettering, the number outlines, everything. Just turn it to navy, please.
Mm-hmm.
Even that face mask. I don't want that creamsicle grill.
Right. I was thinking that too, like navy face mask. Oof.
Everything about the pukers is vomit inducing. Yeah.
Would you wash those with the whites or with the colors?
Oh, these are going with the whites. Spirit.
Yes. Yeah, no. I don't like it.
No.
Just
no.
There's no way that this could be. No. I'm not. No. That's all I could say. There's no way that Nike would do this and be like, oh yeah, this looks badass. No. Disagree. This is a rendering. It's fake news, clickbait.
I want to comment that so bad in his comments.
Yeah. Like, this is just straight ass, whatever the opposite of fire is.
It's fire.
Those units, not fire.
No.
No cap, right? I don't know what the kids say these days. That skibbity toilet.
No, these uniforms are chopped.
Yes, chopped. Okay, there you go.
All right, my daughter, she would slap me right now if she heard me say that.
Shut up. I'm officially that old where I gotta ask my kid. I'm like, all right, man, what does this mean? I heard somebody say this. What does this mean?
Yeah. I had to ask when cap became a thing and the kids were using it. I was like, I'm not understanding the context of how you guys are using it. Because back in my day, like, let's say we're all hanging out and then here comes the school nerd and we start joking on him and picking on him and cracking jokes. We would have said, we're capping on him. Like, oh, we're capping on this kid, like, because you're making fun of him, poking fun and making jokes about him. But then when I heard them say, yeah, no cap, this cap that, you're capping, no, that's cap. And I'm like, what in the fuck are you guys talking about? Like, what is that?
Yeah.
And when they said, like, oh, lying, cap is like lying. And I'm like, oh, because that's not what it was back in the 90s.
I had to ask, I didn't know what Delulu was. And I guess if I thought about it long enough, I should have figured it out. But I'm like, what the fuck is Delulu?
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Delusional, I guess. I'm like, okay.
Well, okay. All right.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, Jeremy, this is going to be a long 6 weeks when we're spending this much time on uniforms. Well, Jeremy, if you go down to the description and click our Discord link, join our Discord, you could join the Are You Smarter Than a Packers Fan game show we're going to be running for those 6 weeks. True says, I'm 52. I refuse to say cap or crash out.
We're not that far apart, True. And I'm in the
not.
same boat with you. No.
Yeah. I wonder if Jeremy has seen the stinger. Have you seen the stinger for the show? Maybe do you not know what we're talking about? Yeah. Maybe we need to run it to entice you guys to join the Discord.
We are still looking for contestants. So
yes.
As is getting it ready, maybe we can ask a few of you guys if you're interested in playing. So take a look at the stinger. Basically what we have planned for these next 6 weeks to bridge the gap from now until football, because it's gonna be silent here. So Spirit, what does keeping it 100 mean? Keeping it 100, man. Keeping it real, right? What's so hard about saying let's keep it real?
Just keep it real.
You got it?
Keep it a buck. Keep it a Billy Buck Bean. All right, here we go, boys. Enjoy.
From the football capital of the Midwest, it's America's favorite test of football knowledge, featuring your hosts, Ezra and Wedge. Tonight, contestants will battle the clock, survive impossible questions, and attempt the unthinkable to prove once and for all, are you smarter than a Packers fan? And now, put your hands together for the hosts, Ezra and Wedge.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to be doing for the next 4 weeks. We won't be talking uniforms, hopefully, too much. We're going to be testing you guys on your NFL knowledge. And as you fight your way through a Sweet 16 bracket to the championship, where we're trying to figure out the grand prize. I was thinking trophy, but I'm like, I got to get a trophy. I would much sooner, could probably paint a picture and ship you the painting. Because I'm a painter, so I could think of something pretty kick-ass that you'd want to hang on your wall for the year. But then you got to give it back, though, because, the next winner we have to pass this thing around. It's going to be like we're going to be the Chicago Bears fans of the traveling pants.
What about a little Iceman, Jumpman picture?
Ooh.
With
see?
Yeah.
Now you're thinking. I like it. Let's see. Jeremy says, I definitely don't need any type of test to determine whether I'm smarter than a Packers fan. Let's see. Crooked Commish. No, that's facts.
Mm-hmm.
Lewis was like, nice.
Lewis, you want in, man? We need contestants, baby.
Commish says, we get to kick a Packers fan in the nuts.
If you win, yes.
If you win. But Commish, thanks for showing up, man. Do we get to hit an Aaron Rodgers pinata? Now that. I like that. That'd be cool.
So quick format of how the quiz show is going to play out. There will be 10 questions. You and somebody else will be matched up in a head-to-head round of 10 questions, which will be heavily Bears-based, probably about a 60-40 split. Bears versus NFL general trivia. So bone up if you guys want a quick teaser. Just take a quick rundown of Super Bowl winners. Okay. So, kind of help familiarize yourself a little bit there. A little bit of insight there. And then a bunch of Bears trivia. It's nothing, earth shattering. We're not going to expect you to know how many yards Eric Kramer passed for in 1998 or anything like that. But, yeah, man. So bone up on your trivia. See what we can do.
I would definitely brush up on your Bears history a little bit.
Yep. So,
yeah. But we're excited. It'll be fun. I mean, again, it's more interaction with you guys, and it is going to be dead for the next 4 to 6 weeks because, right, players aren't allowed at the facility anywhere across the league, so there's no trades, there's no rumors, there's nothing. He says to True Pilgrim, bro, don't start crashing out on me. 3,942 yards.
I said 1998, not 99. So, because everybody would have a good shot at 99.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
So if there's anybody who's interested in joining the bracket of 16, please let us know in the comments. And listen, guys, while, we're talking about it, make sure to join our Discord, because if you're in the Discord, it's easier for us to get these matchups lined up. Once we get everybody slated for the bracket, we'll put all you guys on the wheel, spin the wheel for seeding, quote unquote. And then, as you guys are joining the channel, if you have other Bears fans that make sure to guide them towards the show as we push towards 300 subs. We're only 31 away right now. So thank you, boys, for joining us and being part of the family. Let them know what the show is, man. Come join the family, right? So we love interacting with you guys. And then, we go from there.
Commish, when do we hope to have this filled up? The ASAP. ASAP, because
then we can start scheduling.
Yeah, then we could start, bracketing and scheduling. So the sooner the better. Vince says, do you wish success for Justin Fields as a prior Bears QB? I do. Sure. I did for Mitch too. Mitch, Justin, whoever.
So, I mean, you look at both of those guys, new teams. Justin get a chance. It looks like Mahomes might be ready for the season opening, which we thought maybe he would miss the first 4 games. Mitch is backing up Cam Ward in Tennessee.
That's right. Yeah. How many trick plays do you think Andy Reid will draw up where Justin Fields will be on the field? 1 or 2? See Justin on the field once or twice this season?
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
There'll be something. He won't let that athleticism just stand on the side of the field. No. Granted, this is all assuming Patrick Mahomes is going to start week 1.
Jeremy says we will have 3 1,000-yard receivers this season. Caleb's is going to eclipse 4,000 before week 16. Facts and facts. Book.
I'm with you on that one,
Yeah.
Jeremy. And I think the tight end might lead the team altogether. Just my opinion.
You stole my thing. Because I was
Sorry.
going to say, one of those 1,000-yard pass catchers is going to be Colston Loveland.
Mm-hmm.
Go Pack. Good thing he's not playing for your franchise. Yeah, no, because I'm with Kamish right here. I mean, as long as our player leaves the Bears and doesn't go to the Packers, I wish them well. But if they go to the Packers, I'm like, I hope you suck. Who did we have that stung pretty bad? Adrian Amos. That one stung.
Yeah. Yep.
That one stung.
There hasn't been a whole lot of players throughout history that went from either team directly to the other. Either way.
Yeah.
Amos
Julius Peppers.
Yeah, Peppers. Did Owens, I think, was maybe the last one that did it. Jonathan Owens.
Oh.
But, I mean, he wasn't a big-time player. He was more,
And he went from there to here, though.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So remember Simone Biles wearing her Packers jacket and soldier.
What's wrong with that lady? True says the last 30 years of dominance has Packers fans in a delusional state. They really think last year was a one-off. They're gonna have to learn the hard way. Yeah, You betcha, True. They're gonna. It's you know what, and it's a process. Okay, it's slow, it's painful, but they're gonna have to work through it. We had to.
Yeah.
So speaking out of experience, we know. Killed me to see the punky QB in Green Bay colors. Yeah.
Yeah, that did. That hurt a lot.
Chris Collinsworth loves his Mahomie. He sure does, doesn't he?
Yeah. Jeremy.
I hate Chris Collinsworth with a passion. I hate him. Collinsworth had his head stuck up Rodgers' ass for at least a decade. He sure did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what was my favorite part, going back to Chris Collinsworth hate, is remember HBO had that series every week, NFL something or other.
Yeah. Phil Simms, Collinsworth. Yeah.
Yes. Dude, Phil Simms would roast the shit out of Collinsworth week in and week out.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it. Oh my God.
It was like a highlight show, wasn't it? Where they would, like a NFL recap. God, I can't remember it, but yes, I used to watch it.
That was a really good show because when they showed you the game recap, it was done by NFL Films. So very cinematic, highlight little reels with the boom
with the
mics.
NFL voice, yeah.
Yeah. And so
inside the NFL. Yeah.
Inside the NFL, 1,000 points to Commish. When they go to the Packers, I just tell myself that they must really need the money. Iceberg says, we won the North and we're never giving it back, buddy. Amen, sister.
Welcome, Iceberg. Welcome.
Bears are kings of the North. Packers players are jumping ship to play with the Bears. We'll see. We don't want them. If you weren't good enough for Green Bay, you're not good enough to come here. True says, inside the NFL was fire. And you gotta fuck Green Bay in the chat. We always appreciate the FGBs in the chat. Thank you, Iceberg.
Was there anybody else on there besides Collinsworth and Simms? And I know they were the two main, but
I wanted to say Dan Marino was there too.
Oh yeah, yep.
And then let's see, who was another guy? It wasn't like JB or I'm thinking of an older black gentleman.
Well,
was it JB?
Ryan Clark was the host and Emmy Award-winning studio analyst.
There you go. Vinny says, I can't stand Romo. I like Romo.
Maybe not.
I don't love him, but I like Romo. Let's see. Kamish says it was awesome. Broke down the game really well. Missed that show. I don't miss Chris though. No, but we get to see Chris every fucking Monday night though.
Yeah.
We have 3 of your best corners. Go Pack. We have 3 of your best corners. True Pilgrims, fuck Green Bay for life. A James Brown.
Yeah. James Brown's, Phil Simms, and Chris Collinsworth took over starting in 2008. Huh.
John says, anyone remember Inside the NFL with Len Dawson? Ooh.
Not
How far
offhand.
back we going here?
I don't know if my parents were rich enough to have HBO back in the day.
I have to look this up.
Yeah.
He sure was there. Damn, from 1977 until 2001.
Wow. Okay. Nick Bonicotti, Chris Collinsworth anchored the show for decades. Yeah. I can't remember that. I mean, must have been a young man at that point.
Yeah.
But
good call, though, Johns. Good call.
Yeah.
Showing your age a little bit, Johnsy.
Holy cow. Yeah. Pulled up a picture. Geez, Collinsworth looks like he was a baby. God.
Kamish says Len was good as well. Iceberg laughing. Laughing. But yeah, no, I wouldn't have never got that one, man. Len Dawson, good call, Johns. Good call. Oh, yeah, you're a young man. You're 58 years young.
Okay.
All right.
Not too far off. Not too far off at all.
Old enough to be my big brother.
Yeah. Yep. Whew.
Yeah, so boys and ladies, thank you for joining. Keep sticking with us. We're going to keep trudging through this 6-week drought of football. It's going to be rough. It's going to be tough. But we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We're not scared.
We have each other.
We do have each other.
Mm-hmm.
And let's not be sad. Don't be scared. Want everybody to hang in there.
Yeah. Though times might be dark, the Everything Bears show will be there for you.
We're always here for you, boys.
Ezra and Wedge are here to support you in your time of need. So,
guys, go ahead, Wedge. Give us the salutations.
Boys, ladies, gents, thank you for joining us. Crooked Commish, Alden Smith, yes, very sad story. But listen,
that is.
Young man, troubled life. So make sure reach out to your support system, right? If you need to. Too many of these players are dying young. Too many people in general, not just the NFL players. So, but with that being said, guys, thank you for joining us. Make sure to continue to hit like, subscribe, ding the bell when we go live. Wednesdays, Sundays, we are here for you. We are your voice, your platform to where you can have a voice. Thank you for subscribing as we push towards 300 and beyond, as we grow our channel. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you for all the interaction. And until then, bear down.